You're not just living in society, you're swimming in its energy field. It breathes through headlines, hums in city streets, and slips into your nervous system every time you pick up your phone. If you don't learn to read it and shape it, it will shape you, quietly and relentlessly. Today, we're going to decode that field, feel it directly, and learn how to transmit a frequency that changes the space around you. Think of society as a living weather system of attention, emotion, and belief. It isn't visible like a thundercloud, but you feel it. The sudden anxiety that doesn't belong to you. The collective outrage that surges and vanishes. The pressure to perform a role you never agreed to. This field is generated by what millions of people notice, fear, love, repeat, buy, and post. It's not a conspiracy. It's an emergent pattern. Here's the good news. Fields are malleable. You are not a passive antenna. You're a transmitter. In this episode, we'll define the energy field of society, track where it gets charged, study how it gets inside you, learn to read it in real time, and practice 7 switches to broadcast a clearer, saner signal. No fluff, just direct, practical gnosis. Let's begin. What is the energy field of society? The energy field of society is the sum pressure of shared focus. It's built from 3 ingredients. Attention, where we point our eyes and ears. Algorithms are attention pumps. Rituals, news cycles, sports seasons, election years are all attention calendars. Emotion, the charge added to attention. Fear tightens and accelerates the field. Awe expands and slows it. Grief softens it. Love stabilizes it. Belief, the stories repeat it until they feel like air. Beliefs give the field shape. Scarcity, competition, us versus them, or we're in this together. When attention, emotion, and belief sync across millions of people, a collective frequency forms. You experience it as cultural vibes, frantic weeks where everyone seems tense, soft seasons where people feel generous, polarized periods where every topic feels like a trap. Here's the key truth. You are porous. If you don't set your frequency on purpose, the field sets it for you. The field doesn't just happen. It's charged by specific sources. Learn the charges, and you'll learn the levers. Media engines. 24/7 feeds amplify novelty, threat, and conflict because those hold attention. The field takes on a jittery, scarcity-heavy tone. Markets and money. When markets drop, the field contracts. When credit flows, the field expands. Even if you're not trading, you feel the contraction or expansion in your gut. Institutions and ritual time. Elections, holidays, cultural moments, celebrity trials. These act like tuning forks. The field rings at their pitch. Architecture and urban pace. High-density noise, fluorescent lighting, constant sirens. These micro-stressors create a baseline of vigilance that becomes normal. The field of a slow town in a financial district are not the same. Platforms and algorithms. They cluster us into echo chambers, sharpening edges and dissolving nuance. The field becomes louder, but less intelligent. Crisis and collective grief. Global events steep the field in fear or mourning. Unprocessed grief lingers in the background hum and becomes irritability, cynicism, or numbness. After 20 minutes of scrolling, are you clearer or more agitated? That aftertaste is the field you just absorbed. So how does the field get inside of you? You are a brilliant instrument. The field uses your biology as its doorway. Somatic hook. The field enters through the breath, the jaw, the gut, and your shoulders. Tight breath equals a contracted field. Shallow breath makes you easier to steer. Meme language. Repeated phrases are carriers. We're doomed. People are sheep. Get the bag. Trust the science. Question everything. The phrase you repeat becomes a lens, and then a cage. Mirror nervous systems. Humans sync. Sit in a panicked room, your heart rate climbs. Spend time with one steady person, your system finds coherence. Identity fuel. The field offers pre-built identities with dopamine rewards. Team, tribe, archetype. Identification feels safe but collapses curiosity, making you predictable. Here's a 2-minute self-check. Is this tension mine? Is this opinion felt or borrowed? Does this thought open me or close me? If I hold this for a week, who will I become? If you can't tell whether something is yours, treat it as not yours until proven otherwise. That one rule prevents most possession by field. Reading the field is a learnable skill. Use this 3-layer scan. Layer A. Body scan. Notice breath depth, jaw, and belly. If breath is high and shallow, the field is likely contracted. Drop your exhale by 2 counts. Feel your feet. If your body softens quickly, you are holding borrowed tension. Layer B. Language scan. What phrases are trending around you? At work, online, or in your friend group? Write down the top 3. Then ask yourself, do these phrases widen possibility or shrink it? Language reveals the field's vector. Layer C. Space scan. Noise level, light quality, pace of movement, cues and lines, smiles or scowls, how people handle doors, how drivers treat pedestrians. These microsignals map the field's temperament: hurried, kind, territorial, or collaborative. Threshold pause. Before you enter a space, an office, a store, a group chat, pause at the door. Feel the room from the outside. Set an intention. I carry clarity. I will not mirror panic. I broadcast steadiness. Then step in. This is not superstition. It's psychophysiological priming. There are 7 switches to shape the field you live in. You don't need to fix the world. You need to tune your square meter. Fields change by coherence, not by force. Switch number 1. Attention diet. For 7 days, cut one attention source that leaves a dirty aftertaste. Replace it with one high signal input. A book that stretches you. A lecture that humbles you. Or silence. The field follows attention. Switch number 2. Coherence practice. Twice daily, 3 minutes. Inhale for 5. Exhale for 5. Attention resting in the chest. On the exhale, imagine you're sending calm into the room. Coherent heart rhythms entrain nearby systems. Yes, other people actually feel it. Switch number 3. The not mine protocol. When agitation spikes, say to yourself internally, not mine. Drop your shoulders. Lengthen your exhale. If it persists, it might be yours. Then work on it. If it dissolves, it was field noise. So save your life force. Switch number 4. Micro rituals that anchor reality. In the morning, touch the ground with your hand. Say your one-line vow for the day. I create clarity. In the midday, 2-minute breath reset before opening social apps. In the evening, brief gratitude inventory. 3 specific names or moments. Rituals stabilize your personal field. Switch number 5. Build microcultures. Start small circles that practice sane conversation. One person speaks. Others mirror back the essence before responding. No interruptions, no phones. The quality of listening in a room recalibrates the wider field more than 100 hot takes. Switch number 6. Creative transmission. Art, humor, and story bypass defenses. Share one thing per week that carries your core frequency. A paragraph, a sketch, a song fragment, a photo. Don't argue with the field. Sing a better song. Switch 7. Civic and material moves. The field sits in systems. Vote, volunteer, tip fairly, buy from people you'd introduce to your grandmother. If you can, create a job, sponsor a kid, plant a tree, or clean the block. The field thickens around deeds. Here's a 48-hour experiment. You can do this right now. On day 1, track 3 moments when your mood changed suddenly. Write what you just consumed and where you were. On day 2, before repeating those contexts, apply threshold pause in coherent practice. Notice the differences? You'll see it. Same context, different frequency, different outcome. The energy field of society isn't an ocean you're drowning in. It's a river you can steer. You are not just a receiver of the world's mood. You are a broadcaster of reality. Tuning your breath, protecting your attention, and transmitting integrity changes rooms, then relationships, then neighborhoods. That's not poetic. It's mechanical. Start with your square meter. Hold that frequency long enough, and the field will answer back. If this helped you feel the world more clearly, like the video so the signal travels. Comment with one phrase you're removing from your vocabulary this week, and one you're installing. Subscribe if you want more grounded, mystical tools that actually move the needle. And if you want to support deeper dives like this, you can buy me a coffee at buymeacoffee.com/magnumopus333. And if you'd like to rep the work, check out the merchandise in the description below. Share this with one person who shapes the tone of your group. Keep your field clean. Broadcast the truth. Thank you for watching. Until next time.